Eat, Move, Sleep: How Small Choices Lead to Big Changes, by Tom Rath. Key point 1. Your formidable adversaries in maintaining good health include trendy diets, a sedentary lifestyle, and irregular sleep patterns. Health is often taken for granted until it's too late to restore it. This nonchalant attitude is fueled by the linear nature of life, where certain experiences unfold over time, making it challenging to grasp the implications of health choices. For instance, a 40-year-old warning a 20-year-old about the impermanence of health may be met with laughter. Another reason for neglecting health is the perception that maintaining it requires excessive effort and time. The allure of endless fun often outweighs the perceived difficulty of prioritizing one's well-being. However, this summary emphasizes that health is valuable at any age and doesn't require extraordinary measures to preserve. Simple adjustments to habits related to eating, exercise, and sleep, as suggested by Tom Rath, can lead to a healthier life. Confusion surrounds modern diet trends, with many expressing frustration over the perceived complexity of healthy eating guidelines. While the fear of fat dominated previous decades, today's enemy seems to be carbohydrates. The question arises, could proteins be the next adversaries? A Harvard study tracking over 100,000 people for 2 decades concluded that the types of foods consumed play a more significant role in health than total caloric intake. The quality of food holds greater importance than the level of physical activity. Addressing chronic inactivity is crucial for good health, surpassing the impact of vigorous exercise alone. A National Institute of Health study following 240,000 adults for a decade found that a mere 7 hours of moderate to vigorous physical activity per week was insufficient to ensure survival. Those who spend long hours sitting daily face a 50% higher risk of death from any cause. This summary provides insights into the detrimental effects of working long hours on a project, revealing how it can decrease performance. It also offers guidance on avoiding a decline in productivity. Key point 2. Emphasizing the significance of nutritional facts over mere calorie counts is crucial for those aiming to adopt a healthy eating approach. Relying solely on food labels for nutritional information can prove challenging, as these labels often fall short. Therefore, a proper understanding of the foods you consume becomes essential in the pursuit of a healthy diet. It's essential to recognize that nutritionally rich foods generally have a lower calorie content. Thus, the evaluation of each food should be based on its nutritional benefits rather than focusing solely on calorie, fat, or carbohydrate content. Many individuals embarking on diets anticipate specific outcomes, such as losing a certain amount of weight by avoiding carbohydrates for a set period. While such diets may yield short-term results, they often prove insufficient for sustaining a genuinely healthy lifestyle. Achieving long-term nutritional well-being involves assessing the impact of food on the body, distinguishing between positive and negative effects. This requires a comprehensive consideration of all the ingredients present. For example, even a seemingly healthy salad can have a net negative effect if ingredients like fried bacon or chicken are added. Tom Rath advocates setting a goal of consuming foods with a balanced ratio of 1 gram of carbohydrates to 1 gram of protein. Rath, having observed the adverse impact of sugary sauce on his favorite dish of salmon with barbecue sauce, learned to appreciate the salmon without the added sugar. Discouraging the obsession with calorie counting, the focus shifts to more critical factors. Rather than fixating on calorie intake, prioritize foods with an equal 1-to-1 ratio of protein to carbohydrates. However, this advice is not an endorsement to indulge in processed meats like sausage and bacon all day, as these should be minimized and relegated to the bottom of the protein list. An additional tip is to steer clear of potato chips, which boast a carbohydrate content of 20 grams per gram of protein, highlighting the importance of making informed choices for a balanced and nutritious diet. Key point 3. Sugar is no less addictive and detrimental than any illicit drug. It serves as a catalyst for cancer, heart disease, obesity, and diabetes, acting as a toxic substance. Statistics reveal that an average individual consumes over 150 pounds of sugar annually, surpassing the lethal impact of heroin, cocaine, or other controlled substances. Termed as candy for cancer cells, sugar is implicated in cellular aging, inflammation, and subsequent tumor development. A reduction in sugar intake significantly diminishes the likelihood of cancerous cell formation. Much like how cigarettes were once perceived as a pleasant break before their link to cancer emerged, sugar, akin to a cigarette, is highly addictive. Consumption of sweets prompts brain activity, triggering dopamine release and intensifying sugar cravings. As with the habituation to tobacco or alcohol, prolonged sugar consumption conditions the brain to incessantly seek the pleasurable sensation associated with it. Even diet drinks with artificial sweeteners may not offer a healthier alternative. These beverages, while lacking sugar, induce cravings for sweet foods, potentially increasing the risk of stroke, depression, and heart attack, as pointed out by Tom Rath. The human preference for sweetness stems from an ancestral need to discern the safety of food. Genetically wired to trust and crave sweet flavors, individuals find themselves naturally drawn to such tastes. Despite the temptation to use substitutes, anything that imparts sweetness to food can diminish cravings for healthy alternatives in the long run. To combat sugar cravings, it is crucial to avoid ingredients such as sugar, sucralose, sucrose, stevia, sorbitol, saccharin, maltitol, honey, high fructose corn syrup, fruit juice concentrate, fructose, dextrose, and corn syrup, among others. While some substitutes may be marginally better than others, eliminating sweeteners altogether is the most effective strategy to reduce cravings for sugary foods and promote overall health. Key point 4. Our choices, not our genes, shape our actions. Despite facing a rare medical condition akin to a genetic lottery loss, Tom Rath refrained from blaming his genes and making detrimental lifestyle choices, recognizing that such decisions would exacerbate his condition. Unfavorable genetics should not serve as an excuse for an unhealthy lifestyle. The impact of lifestyle choices on one's health often surpasses the influence of genetic background. Rath asserts that engaging in physical activity can result in a 40% reduction in the genetic predisposition to obesity. While genetics may predispose individuals to certain conditions, they do not preclude the possibility of leading a healthy life. Even a robust genetic inclination toward heart disease can be modified. The substantial consumption of vegetables and fruits counteracts the effects of genetic mutations, averting the onset of cardiovascular problems. While altering genes entirely may be beyond reach, modifying their expression and impact on health over time is within one's control. Although family history may be unchangeable, making healthy choices today offers an opportunity to reshape the future health of the family. The use of a pedometer or a tracking app reveals a phenomenon where individuals tend to increase their activity levels when they can visually track their progress. A 27% increase in overall activity levels corresponds to reduced blood pressure and body mass index, BMI. Establishing a method to measure daily movement and setting activity goals, often quantified by step count, is a practical approach. Recent research suggests that achieving 10,000 steps per day contributes to overall daily activity, roughly equivalent to 5 miles. Transforming from a sedentary lifestyle to the recommended 10,000 daily steps brings notable health benefits, including diabetes prevention and weight loss. Small daily changes, such as opting for stairs instead of elevators or taking a brisk office stroll, contribute to accumulating steps. If the 10,000 step goal seems challenging, aiming for a weekly total of 70,000 steps can still provide health benefits. Key point 5. The path to happiness is lined with an abundance of fruits and vegetables. It's widely recognized that a diet rich in these natural sources not only benefits the body by warding off diseases, but also contributes to a longer, healthier life, enhanced appearance, and serves as an additional energy source for metabolic activities. Despite this knowledge, many individuals fall short of consuming sufficient fruits and veggies, opting instead for large quantities of unhealthy junk food. The challenge lies in the conflicting ideas about what foods are truly the healthiest, creating a dilemma each time we visit the grocery store. To navigate this, a useful guideline is to opt for fruits and vegetables with dark and vibrant colors, as these are generally the most beneficial. Greens such as zucchini, peppers, cucumbers, celery, bok choy, kale, spinach, and broccoli offer significant health benefits. Moreover, consider incorporating red or blue fruits and vegetables into your diet, as they also serve as excellent nutritional sources. Tomatoes, strawberries, raspberries, peppers, apples, and fruits or vegetables with vibrant skin tones are excellent choices. When you find yourself at the grocery store, make it a habit to start your shopping in the section featuring dark-colored fruits and vegetables. Allocate ample time to explore this section, prioritizing it over other food sections for a happier and healthier lifestyle. Key point 6. When hunger strikes, our inclination towards consuming junk food intensifies. An empty stomach results in a drop in blood sugar levels, triggering cravings for high-calorie options such as ice cream, brownies, pizza, and burgers. Functional MRI scans conducted by scientists revealed that, in this state, the body prioritizes the consumption of calorie-dense foods to restore blood sugar levels to normal. Hungry individuals often experience impaired judgment, making them more susceptible to choosing unhealthy options, such as burgers. Even when presented with various food choices, an empty stomach can lead to starting a meal with the wrong foods. A study discovered that students who fasted from dinner until lunch the next day were twice as likely to commence their meals with French fries or rolls compared to a control group that ate normally. The control group predominantly began their meals with vegetables. To avoid succumbing to the pitfalls of hunger, it's advisable to have a prepared homemade snack pack on standby. While the impulse to eat something quick is understandable, it doesn't have to be unhealthy. Creating a healthy snack in advance can serve as a viable alternative when faced with limited food choices or when healthy options are unavailable during meetings or travels. Carrying a small bag of fruits, nuts, or veggies when away from home can help curb hunger and satisfy mid-afternoon cravings, reducing the reliance on last-minute decisions. Eating too quickly poses challenges for your digestive system to signal satiety to your brain. Consequently, you may overeat without experiencing the full enjoyment of the initial flavorful bites. Rapid eating is associated with a doubled risk of obesity and a 2.5 times increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Taking the time to savor your meals can help mitigate these adverse effects and promote a healthier eating experience. In conclusion, the key to a healthier and longer life lies in the synergistic combination of proper nutrition, regular physical activity, and improved sleep. The collective benefits of these three elements surpass their individual impacts. Merely focusing on one aspect may compromise the others, emphasizing the need for a holistic approach. Attempting to make significant changes to established routines might be overwhelming, so starting small is a prudent approach. Tom Rath emphasizes the importance of making decisions as if tomorrow depends on them. Eating well not only provides energy for exercise, but also enhances sleep quality. Quality sleep, in turn, facilitates better food choices the following day. This interconnectedness forms the foundation of a healthy lifestyle. Steering away from the allure of short-term weight loss, it is advisable to adopt a long-term perspective on health and fitness. While genetic predispositions may influence our preferences for sweet foods, we have the power to make conscious choices. Acknowledging the role of genetics in our physical makeup does not absolve us of the responsibility to take control of our lives, choosing moderation in eating, exercising, and sleeping. A practical exercise is suggested, documenting all weekly activities including walks, workouts, and other physical endeavors. This exercise encourages reflection on the frequency and variety of activities throughout the day. Recognizing that occasional extensive activity does not fully counteract prolonged periods of inactivity, incorporating short exercise breaks into the daily routine is advocated for substantial and sustained benefits.